There was a dude with a red hoodie and a ski mask, and then once they started coming back up the street speeding, I seen the back windows down, so I knew what they was about to start doing.
There's no way that you can take those back. You can't take that hurt back. You can't take the pain that that mother feels. Both of her children are now dead.
In North Carolina, two heart-wrenching stories unfolded, leaving one family shattered and a community in mourning. The lives of two young siblings, Christian and Briana Arrington, had been tragically cut short within just a week of each other in separate incidents of firearm violence. The devastating chain of events began on a somber evening. It was July 18, 2023, when the sheriff's office received reports of a masked, armed individual walking along Corner Road. A deputy swiftly responded to the call and encountered the suspect matching the description later identified as 20-year-old Quay'mon Swearingen. Despite the alarming circumstances, the man surrendered his firearm without resistance and was taken into custody for questioning. Unfortunately, the encounter had already resulted in a life lost. Christian Arrington, a 21-year-old from Greensboro, had been fatally wounded. Swearingen was denied bond and ordered held in the Forsyth County Jail. As the news of Christian's untimely passing spread, the Greensboro community was thrown into sorrow, unaware that another heartbreak was looming. Exactly 1 week later, on July 25th, police responded to an aggravated assault in the 3600 block of Shagbark Drive in southern Greensboro. Upon arrival, they discovered that it was actually a fatal incident. The victim was later identified as 19-year-old Briana Arrington, and her life was cruelly taken away, leaving her family and friends grappling with shock and grief. Briana and Christian were their mother's only children, and the scenes of both incidents were hauntingly similar. Witnesses near Shagbark Drive described seeing a man dressed in red fleeing the area after the discharge sounds rang out. A property manager from a nearby apartment complex also called 911, stating that their cameras had captured a man wearing a red hoodie running around the complex shortly after the incident.
They shot my house up. They're in a gray Kia Soul with 30-day tags on it. There was a dude with a red hoodie and a ski mask. He started walking back up the hill. The Jeep pulled up beside him because I think it was a female driving it first. And when they came back up the hill is when they switched seats. Yeah, they switched seats when the red started driving. And then once they started coming back up the street speeding, I seen the back windows down, so I knew what they was about to start doing.
After that, we had someone walk onto the property here at our apartment community wearing a red hoodie and jeans, pretty swiftly moving, wandered around the property, took their hoodie off, threw it behind one of our buildings, took their shirt off, and exited the property.
The coincidence of the siblings' passings within such a short span raised questions, but investigators from the sheriff's office and the Greensboro police stated that they found no evidence connecting the two incidents. The Gate City Coalition, a local organization working towards stopping firearm violence, expressed their anguish and urged more community members to join the fight against such incidents.
So that's heartbreaking. And it hits you in the gut when you have to think of what that mom could possibly be experiencing. What we would like to tell them is we're here. We're always here. We're always a listening ear. And we're always available. We're on call 24/7.
Christian's funeral was initially planned for July 27th, 2 days after Briana's passing, but had to be postponed due to the unfolding tragedy. A joint funeral service was held on August 6, 2023 at Eastern North Carolina and Virginia Assembly. Anyone with information about Briana's passing is asked to contact Greensboro or Guild Crime Stoppers at 336 373-1000. You can also download the mobile P3 Tips app on both Apple or Android phones and submit a mobile tip, or go to www.p3tips.com to submit a tip via the web. If you have information about Christian's case, please contact Forsyth County Sheriff's Office at 336-727-2112 or Crime Stoppers at 336-727-2800 or their Spanish line at 336-728-3904. The Text a Tip program at 336-920-8477 also allows anyone to text information, photos, and videos to the Sheriff's Office. May the family and friends of Briana and Christian Arrington find solace in the happy memories, and may their souls rest in perpetual peace. Thank you.